Hey there, Broken Arrow. I'm City Manager Michael Spurgeon, and thank you for joining me for our new video segment entitled Drive MBA. Joining me today is Assistant City Manager Kenny Schwab. Kenny, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
I really appreciate you joining us once again to talk about this very important video segment we're doing regarding the road improvements that are going on in our community. Today, Kenny and I are going to be talking about the project that was completed last year, and it's a project on Albany or 61st between County Line Road and Lynn Lane. So Kenny, let's kick this off. So let's start with the east and then move to the west.
Just like you said, it's actually 2 miles that we did. So collectively it would be from Lynn Lane, 9th Street all the way to 37th or 209th. The east side was done first because we were trying to time it with the new STEM Academy, Vanguard, that the high school was opening up. I believe they invested somewhere over $20 million on that academy, and you could not access that school down the road that was there before. Honestly, Broken Arrow, the city, the way we did that, we did it in a couple of phases so that we could meet their schedule. Did the bridge, Major Creek right there, Lone Star Creek, we did the bridge in 60 days. Prefab, it was fantastic. Overall, that road, putting the 2 phases together, I believe was somewhere right around $4.2 to $4.3 million.
So we know that Albany, which the mile I was referring to at first, was a 2014 bond project, and sometimes things take longer than we all would like, okay? We recognize that. We had to secure a federal grant in order to help us complete this project. So talk about securing that grant and then what we actually did between the mile between Lynn Lane and County Line Road.
Okay, so we, as you said, secured a federal grant, which is called the Surface Transportation Program. STP for short. You'll hear about it in council routinely, and in the public, we just refer to the acronym STP. It's an 80-20 grant, so that means 80% federal government, 20% local. That's our match. So we used our bond money to match, and we also had some stormwater improvements out here. Collectively, that whole project, once we secured it and actually built it, went from 3 lanes to 5 lanes, was $9.8 million. It was the largest, most expensive road we've done, and it was really just because of the challenge and the complexity. You had drainage issues on both sides, but you also had 3,800 students and teachers to 4,000 at the high school, and we had to work around that schedule.
I can tell you it was really challenging because they started with the intersection at Albany and County Line Road, which created some challenges for the school district, and fortunately we had great coordination with the school district officials.
Absolutely. We actually met weekly with the school. They were a part of our construction meetings, which I've never seen that type of construction meeting, because it's an ODOT, Oklahoma Department of Transportation, funded, managed contract, and working with ODOT and their team was wonderful. We shut down the County Line 23rd Street intersection while we were still in school. What we did shut down was no left turns. Okay, you're gonna tell juniors, sophomores, juniors, and seniors no left turns. I'll tell you what, they were awesome.
Yes.
I mean, after the first couple of days, no left turns. It was incredible. They never were an issue. It was just the process. Shout out to the school superintendent, Chuck Perry.
Yes.
I know you and him did a video to talk to the public. It was great. I think one of the biggest things, shout out to the students and to the students' parents. It worked. You guys were awesome. And project-wise, we met schedule. I believe we started right in April, and we wanted to be done before that following April, 1 year. And we hit the schedule.
So folks, that's all the time we have for this segment of Drive MBA. On behalf of Kenny Schwab, our Assistant City Manager of Operations, I want to thank you for joining us. Look for additional updates on what's happening in our community with various road projects that are currently in construction, and we're going to start talking about some other projects that we're actually going to put out to bid that we will be basically widening and improving the quality of life in our community, and then we'll continue our series looking back in the rearview mirror. So until next time, thanks for joining us, and as I always like to say, I look forward to seeing you around town, and don't forget, Broken Arrow is the city where opportunity lives.